What's going on? What's going on, boys and girls? Mostly boys, though. I don't think there's many girls in here. Just a bunch of weirdos. The other day, I had some guy actually message me, said I was really cute. I'm all for, oh, my hair. I'm all for people loving who they want to love, but I'm not too sure how I felt about that. But I felt good. It's okay, you know, if you think I'm cute, whatever. All right, so today, IGC, this one. IGC, baby. I kind of feel like I don't want to say I feel like an idiot, but I definitely feel like an idiot on this one because I just really haven't been playing. I don't feel like I've capitalized on IGC. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just been all over the place. I thought the weed bubble was done. I thought we were done with the weed thing. I thought everybody got bored and they gave up on the whole trying to buy weed stocks. But, yeah, I guess I was wrong. I was wrong. Hey, that's okay. You know, I can admit that I was wrong sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I'm wrong every once in a while. You know, it's 50-50. 50-50. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm right. But, yeah, IGC. Wow. This thing was 42 cents back there in August. And look at it now, up there to $5.40. Looks like it's kind of following TLRY this morning. TLRY also kind of spiking up this morning. Spiking up there to 147. Right there, this high this morning at 7 o'clock. So very similar charts. Look at this, almost identical. Almost identical there. So, interesting to see. I think if TLRY makes the move higher this morning, looks like IGC will probably follow that. Get those sympathy plays. The overall just sector plays there. But yeah, looking at the scanner here. Looking at the scanners here. You can see this morning, nothing looking too crazy right now. We got PRSS popping up there, IGC. What's funny is ALT. Look at ALT down there at the bottom now at $5.70. $5.70. Talk about a beautiful short. If you had shares of short there on ALT last week, whew, making money right there. Making money, friends. Looks like we got a stock here, LEVB. LEVB popped up on the halted scanner there. Down the bottom, you can see the halted scanner. It says pending news. We'll see what happens there. Keep an eye there on LEVB. Got some news this morning. You never know. You never know. This thing could go to the moon. Recently, LEVB getting some spikes there. Nice little spike up there to the $7.50 area. This morning is $3.50. We'll see what kind of news we get. Getting back over here. So today I'm basically, I gotta be down in Miami. I got a meeting at 12. So I'm just gonna do some commentating. We're gonna look. It's like sports broadcasting here. I'm a sports broadcaster. We're gonna be looking at what stocks are hot, going over the scanner, and doing it all happening in the morning here. And we're going to keep this going until about 10:30. So let's have some fun today. Let's have some fun. So TLRY, LEVB, and then IGC. Weed stocks, baby. What else we got here? What else is popping up? So we got this stock here, PRSS. What's it? Spiked up there to $1.70. And pulling back down there to $1.50 right now. Only 50,000 shares traded. Still, it's up 15%. Just keep an eye on that one. Somebody earlier was asking if I had some cheap stocks. Well, this might be your cheap stock of the day. But yeah, LEVB. Let's see where this thing opens at. Look at it on the chart here. You can see the resistance at that $4 area. $4 resistance there. Now it says that they're waiting on news for LEVB, but it's hard to say for sure if it's going to be good news or bad news. You'll see. We'll see what happens. ALT. Wow. I mean, ALT, look at this. Come on. If you remember, I made a video recently talking about just these reverse split plays. These stocks that get reverse splits. You can see, back there in September, it was 33 cents. And you get that reverse split. You got a little bit of a squeeze. Big, massive squeeze. From $4 up there to $18, from $18 up there to $36. And look at it now. This is a day trader's dream right there. Day trading dream. Seeing this action right there. Look at that. Just the potential there. The potential, baby. Really, look at the big, massive seller sitting there at 470 right there. Wow. ALT. This is not one of the stocks that you want to be holding. You do not want to be holding ALT because clearly there's something bad going on with this stock. If you can see, the overall chart is just not looking good. And there it is, popping up there to $36 and slamming on back down there and looking like it wants to head lower. Somebody's unloading there. 460, seller sitting there. This stock here, PRSS, at that $1.50 still. What else we got on the scanner this morning? Let's take a look. ACST kind of popping up in there on the scanner as well. Not a lot of volume just yet. Afternoon, Scotland in the house. Woohoo! Worldwide, baby. I like it. I like it. CCXI pushing up this morning. Also a little bit of volume there, but kind of just getting up there to the 1350s and pulling back right now. You can see on the chart here, pushing up there to that resistance there at the 1340s and just pulling on back down there ever since it got up to that resistance. We'll see. Yesterday, what was it? ALDX had a very similar move, had a big spike pre-market and then pulled back down there. So you never want to put, you never want to count a stock out until it's out, You don't want to count a stock out until it's out. So there's always a possibility that these stocks that do gap up and start to pull back, they can make moves once the market opens. And there's IGC pushing up there to the 550s now. 590. High pre-market is 590 here on IGC. 530 area looking like it's got some support there at the 530s right now. Looking at this daily chart, there's just not much to go off of. If I just look in here, like, hey, where's that resistance? Where's that support? Oh, yeah, way back. You go back in 2008. 2008, you go back there, and you got some stuff going on there at the $5, $6 area. I'm not sure how much influence that's going to have today, but hey, some people say that these resistance areas are good forever. So we'll see. I don't know. That's 2007, 2006. I was in high school. 2006, I was sitting in high school, and this stock was at $6. And look at it, just getting murdered ever since then. And then now getting a rebound there. What else we got? Let's keep going here. TLRY, like I said, this one looking like it's pulling the rest of the weed stocks up this morning, making some moves. And still waiting for LEVB for the news. Anybody? Maybe I think Chris Alexander said they had some weed stock news. Was that the news? Is the news already out? Is the news already out there, Chris? It's hard for me to check the news and do all the streaming. I need someone checking the news for me. Sebastian. No, I'm actually not going to trade today just because still haven't got the whole thing figured out on my computer. And also, it's Friday. I normally don't trade on Fridays anyway. I wasn't going to trade today. I was just going to go and maybe go on the boat this morning. But then I said, hey, screw it. Let's go live this morning. It's a little windy out, so let's go live on YouTube. We'll talk. We'll hang out for an hour, and then I'll go handle some business down there in Miami. So that's what we're going to do today. Get back over here to the scanner. Still IGC on the top of the scanner there. We got ALT all the way in the bottom. And then DTEA right there in the middle. So we got, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 weed stocks on the gapper list this morning. So these weed stocks are getting high, boys, getting high. ACHV. Where's ACHV at? ACHV pulling back down there. Yesterday, this thing got murdered at the end of the day. Did it not? Oh, it just got murdered. Very similar to ALDX the other day. This could, I don't know, it might be the same person. This could be the same people doing this same style. ACHV had a big squeeze up there to the 520s, got stuck there at 520, and then pulled just right back down there to 370. It's crazy when you see these types of moves because obviously we had this big spike up there. It's consolidating. It consolidated for what, 2 hours at that $5 area. So a lot of people were just sitting there and they're like, oh, this thing's going higher. It's going higher. And everybody's loading up there thinking 520 is going to break or we're going to get that push to high of day. And look at it. Once those stop losses just start getting hit, it was over. And it's pretty easy to see where the stop losses were there at the 490s, the 455, all the way there. Boom, 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 gone. Just back down there to 370 now. Oh man, I always want to be playing music for these live streams, but the problem is if I play music, YouTube won't monetize the live stream. Yeah, what's up with that? Trying to get some music up in here. Looking back at the scanner, what we got hot, what's going on? Still IGC on the top there, PRSS, ACST, CCXI popping up there. And a couple weed stocks also in the mix there. DTEA looking like it wants to do something. Looking like it wants to do something there. Oh, God. All right. So CCXI pushing up there, like I said, to that 1337 area. Very, very similar to ALDX yesterday with that big spike up and then pulling back. And then ALDX made a big move at open and then started to rally there. Almost very similar to ACHV too. So let's see what happens here. Did you learn in college about trading? Huh! I didn't go to college. I'm just some dumb redneck. Actually, yeah, I didn't go to college. I went to college for 1 semester, and I just basically figured out that I was smarter than all my professors. I don't know how I knew, but I just knew I was smarter. But actually, I started to go to college for filming, for video production and filming, and I got a job offer to start filming. So once I started filming, I started making money, and I figured out there was no point in me going to college to pay money to film because I was already making money. Hey, Parkland in the house. I got some friends who live in Parkland. So ACHV pulling down there, just not having that support there. 3 looking like you got some little bit of support, maybe down here in this area. Looks like it might just be done though. I'm not sure it's got much to do there. What's the problem with Friday? The problems with Friday is normally Fridays just don't have a lot of volume. You get a lot of people, a lot of day traders. If you're a day trader, I mean, you can make all your money Monday, Tuesday, and then take the rest of the week off. So a lot of times you get day traders who, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they make their money, maybe Thursday. A lot of people just don't trade on Friday, or if they do trade, they're trading really light because they're like, hey, going into the weekend, I don't want to blow up my account because the last thing you want to do is have a huge red day on a Friday because then you have Saturday, then you have Sunday to sit there and just think about it, and it's really not a good way to go into the weekend. So that's one of the reasons I've just always, now at least, Friday, I just don't like Fridays. Iowa in the house. What's going on? Everybody's just popping up there. So looking back at the scanner, we got IGC still on the top of the list. IGC is going to the moon. I don't know if it's going to the moon, actually. I don't know if it's going to the moon, but it's been making moves. So, been making moves. Let's take a look here at IGC. Just now it's pushing up there to the 580. Finland. IGC pushing off that 530 area. Nice work, Joseph, getting that dip down there to the 530s there on IGC. Beautiful, beautiful. Aussie. Woo. You know what's funny is, I don't know what it is, but I get the best ad revenue from Australia. Australia is always like fire. I don't know what I need to do. I need to go to, I'm going to go to Australia and I'm going to make videos about day trading in Australia because I think that would I would make millions. I've heard that it's actually really hard to day trade in Australia. That's what I've heard, that the brokers only let you trade like a certain amount of stocks. I've been down to Australia a couple times. Down there to Perth, down to the Gold Coast. Oh, Jupiter, Florida. Oh, I like Boca Raton, Jupiter, Florida. Everyone's in here. All right, so IGC pushing up to that resistance, that pre-market resistance there at the 590s. And now pulling back down there. You can see on the 5-minute chart here. Again, you got this big spike up there, 590. The pullback. Remember, how do stocks move? I mean, it's not rocket science. It is not rocket science. Think about it. How do stocks move? They move in waves, right? Do you really want to be buying at the top of this wave right here? Nah. You don't. You don't want to be doing it. You don't want to be doing it. So let's see if IGC wants to pull back. Later today, I'm going to be posting a video. I had a subscriber send me an email, sent me a chart that he was trading. He said he was having some problems, blowing up his account, and basically did a video talking about his trades, critiquing them. Not that I'm a so-called super day trading expert, but I'm pretty sure every single person in this chat looking at the chart now could tell me what the guy did wrong. So I think it's good, good to see there. Cincinnati, Ohio, California. I like California. I'm thinking about moving to the West Coast so I can start day trading early in the morning and then have the rest of the day to do whatever I want to do. IGC, TLRY. So TLRY is holding there at that 137 area, wanting to go higher, wanting to go higher. Check out SB. All right, SB. Let's do it. SB. There's only one volume here. What are you doing to me? SB there. This is not enough volume on this stock. If you're trading SB, you're a brave person, because yesterday this stock only traded 250,000 shares traded. I like to trade stocks that have 250,000 shares traded in the 1-minute candles. I want to see millions and millions of shares. Back over here at the scanner, what we got going on? Tasmania, Australia. Now that sounds like some far out place. I don't know what it is, but I got a lot of Australian subscribers. I think it's awesome. You know what? You know why I have a lot of subscribers from Australia? Because people from Australia, they know what's up. And they can appreciate people who call out bullshit. That's what it is. Australians are real people. Oh, man. So ACHV down in that 360 area. Let me look. CEI. Somebody asked me about CEI yesterday. I'm not a big fan of CEI. I just don't like trading these stocks that are under $1. That's just a personal preference. What's going to happen is the longer you start trading, you're just going to have these little weird things about you where you're like, I don't trade this kind of stock. I don't do this kind of thing. And it's literally, that's what it is. You know, you have just these weird tendencies. I don't want to call them tendencies, but you definitely have these little weird things. You're like, nah, I don't do that. I don't do this. I don't do that. Because you just figure out over time what you do, what you don't. I got a couple stocks actually where I just don't trade like DRYS. There's a couple of stocks that I don't care how big, how much they're moving. I just don't trade them. Yeah, I just don't. I just stay away from them. I had a friend actually make a ton of money on DRYS shorting it. He got shares to short on one of the reverse splits and just made like a stupid amount of money there. All right, what kind of music should we listen to today? Oh, okay, a little gangster music. All right, I'm trying to keep focused here. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. Let's keep this going. My biggest percentage profit would have to be about 475%. 475% maybe off of one stock. Garage DayTrader in the house. Local YouTube trader. It's great to see other people trading. On YouTube. Hey, Hitesh, when you lock in some big profits, baby, you always remember those winners. Always. You know what's funny is I think people actually end up remembering the losers more than they end up remembering the winners. So DTEA pushing up there to 320. The little weed stock, little weed action there. I need to look back at the scanner here. All right, what do we got here? On the scanner, nothing going on really in terms of breaking out yet. It's still early in the morning. We got IGC on the scanner, on the low float mover scanner. You can see down there at the bottom, we got LEVB. LEVB halted with pending news. So we'll see what happens there on LEVB. We'll see what happens there. And right now on the list, on the gapper list, got IGC, ACST, PRSS, and on the bottom side, a couple stocks heading lower. Hey, you found IGC, you found me by searching for weed on YouTube. I see how it is. All right, I'll take it. However I can get them, I'll take them. So looking like IGC really wants to do something today here. You can see she's looking like it. First timers, welcome to the Thunderdome, baby. Two man enter, and only one man leave. South Africa. I'm actually going to South Africa very soon. Going down to Cape Town. I'm excited to go to South Africa. How long have I been day trading for? About 2 years now. It's funny because you can watch all my videos on YouTube and see the progression. Let's see. IGC. That $6 area is going to be that key area, that whole dollar. You got to be really careful here with IGC. This thing, it likes to spike up. It likes to spike down. It's all over the place. Obviously, the more and more this thing goes, the higher it goes, the more volatility we're going to get. You can see, these daily candles getting little moves. This was actually a big move, but getting little move, then big move, and then now another big move, trying to form a doji on the daily chart there. We'll see what happens here. That's not going to be there. Once the market opens, we'll lose this doji. But LEVB issuing shares, so that's not going to be good news for them. PRSS pulling down there. Montreal, Canada, baby. I love me some Quebec. I do. I like me some Quebec. I always tell people the worst Canadians are the French Canadians. That's my boys. Do I keep the live streams posted? I can't see the old ones. Only recaps. Normally, the live streams do stay up, but I haven't live streamed in a long time. Well, in a while at least. So that's why you're not seeing all the live streams on the channel. Poutine. Can I make ACVH? Yeah. So I'm just going to tell you real quick here. ACHV just going back up to the moon. Bouncing off that 360 area there. Toronto. Hey, I know you're French Canadian, Mike. That's why it was a joke. Just messing with you, man. I love you. What age did I start trading? I'm 30 years old now, so I would have been about 27 when I started trading. Israel. That's a tongue twister in the morning. ACHV, let's see if this pushes up there. 360s. I don't know. I think after yesterday's big sell-off, this is going to take some real momentum to get going again here on ACHV. I think this might just be done overall. I'm going to call that $4 area that next big resistance. Over $4, this might be something going on there, but I think there's just a lot of pressure on this baby. A lot of pressure there. Let's see if this thing can make a move, but I don't have a lot of high hopes for it right now. I think what's going to happen with ACHV is if IGC starts to move, you're going to get everybody focused on IGC and not worried about ACHV. So that's one of the problems when you do have a couple hot stocks. Normally, you know, everybody just focuses on one stock, so you get all that volume and all that action. So whatever stock's hot at the moment, people just kind of get in there and they start trading it, and they miss out on the other stocks, if that makes sense. How much money did I start trading with? I started trading with $11,000, and I started using margin right away. For the first trade I've ever made in my entire life was on it was like AKTX, I think it was one of those biotech companies. I bought it right at open. It spiked up. I made $600. My first trade ever, and I thought that I was I thought that I was Warren Buffett. I told everybody, I'm like, wow, this is so easy. And then after that, I just lost money for a while, so that was fun. I never actually lost like a ton of money, but it was just like consistently lose $100, lose $100. And just, you know, every once in a while make some money, lose some money. But that was back when I was just buying. I had no idea what I was doing. I would just buy a stock and think that it would go up just because I bought it. But I was also playing stocks like GoPro and Fitbit, all the big stocks. Really didn't even know about the small caps back then. Boom, 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 boom. All right, IGC, let's see. What's going on with TLRY? TLRY also is pushing up here. Like I said, we're looking for TLRY. I think these are going to trade very similar today. TLRY, if it's hot, if it's moving, if this is moving, right? If this is going to move higher, I think IGC and TLRY are going to kind of move in unison. So if TLRY wants to push higher, that's why we're going to get that move there on IGC. So almost very similar charts again. So IGC, look at that. Very similar to TLRY. Spiking up there, pulling back. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Where's the wall on TLRY? It's hard to say. This thing is one of those stocks that I don't think you can really call it, you know? It's just one of those stocks that just keeps going. Looking here at the scanner one more time, you can see the top gainer list. That far right list is going to be your top gainers for today, pre-market. So we're looking at that IGC on the top. It's up 23% right now. PRSS, CXI. Let's take a look at those three stocks really quickly before we head into market open, get a little idea of what's going on. San Diego in the house. What's going on? Well, what do we got? So we got IGC. We've already looked at this one multiple times. Like I said, I think that $6 area we need to watch for. The pre-market high right now is $5.90. So what's going to happen here? This is what's going to happen. You're going to get this push up there to $5.90. If this pushes above $5.90, you're going to get people chasing it, people trying to buy it above that pre-market high, and this should push to $6. In theory here, if we're playing into the idea of how I expect people to trade this, we're going to see people buying above that pre-market high there. And I don't want to name any names, but there's a certain chat room out there that I guarantee if this thing breaks above that, if it breaks above the $5.90, there's going to be a big, massive chat room of people trying to chase this above $5.90. And that's why we should get that move up there to $6 and higher. Hey, I'm wrong. Oh, no. Ross never trades this crap? What do you mean? How does Ross never trade? Ross trades the same exact stocks every single day that we trade. I'm not hating on him. Trust me, this is not me talking about what Ross is going to buy is not hating on it. It's me trading, me knowing that there's going to be people out there who trade with the idea of buying above pre-market highs. Buying above pre-market highs is a very popular strategy. So that's what I'm playing into here. I'm looking at the idea that there's going to be people buying above that pre-market high. Look at it. Push up there to 590 now. Let's see. Let's see if my prediction here works out. It's not. Is the market open? No, we got about 2 minutes till market open. Oh, hair looking good, baby. All right. IGC, it's going to be the hot one today. Get ready. If you're going to be trading, this is the one to keep an eye on. IGC here. Look at that. What did I call? What did I tell you guys? IGC TRY moving almost exactly the same here. So let's see. Market's about to open. Keep an eye on IGC. I think this is really overextended right now, but that's the problem is this thing could just keep going higher. I wouldn't want to be buying right there at the break of 590. I'd want to see just kind of where we go at open. Might get a pullback down here to the 550s one more time. You can see some support there at the 550 area, in this area. But there's definitely going to be, like I said, people looking to buy there. $590. Here we go. Market about to open. Let's see. Let's see if we get that pullback. And then the rip here. Over $5. Over $590. So getting denied there at 590. Getting denied. You didn't get those buyers stepping up there. You didn't get the buyers that were chasing this above the pre-market high there. So now there's that pullback. Pulling back. 570. Finding that previous support there at the 560s right now. Let's see. Let's see if we get all the way down here to the 550 one more time. How was I dead wrong? Ugh. I said the stock above 590 people would be buying. It didn't break 590. So go. Watch this. Shambles. I just don't like Shambles today. Why Shambles come up in here and trying to ruin this party? Watch this. Oh my god, I can't. I'm trying to put him in. Shambles going in timeout. All right, so IGC did not break over 590. I don't need to go back and edit anything. I can just go back and tell you. I talked about IGC over 590 being a chase, and that's what we were looking for. Didn't break 590. So there you go. Now we're getting that pullback down to the 555. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this shit up. Come on, I can't make this up. This is real. You guys are seeing this all happening. All right, let's keep this going. I don't want to get distracted. PRSS, look at that big spike up there at open. Wow, where did that come from? Didn't even see that. Look at that. Spiking up there to 190, pulling back down there 145. Getting some more volume on it. Still only 200,000 shares traded. Be careful if you're going to be trading PRSS. Be careful there. All right, I don't get If this works out, oh my baby Jesus. If this does what it's going to do right here. Oh! I give up. I give up. Where the fuck is Shambles at? I give up. God. I mean. Come on. Come on now. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. And the best part is you guys saw it all live. This happened live. This isn't recorded. This isn't me taught. This isn't in hindsight. This is all happening live. Doing exactly what I said it would do. Looking for that pullback down to the 550s if it couldn't break over 590. And then what do we get? The break over 590. Why did we get that push? Boom. Look at that. Break over 590. People chasing it, buying that break over pre-market high. And that's exactly what we got. Exactly what we got. Get out of here, Shambles. Get out of here. I mean, sometimes I impress myself. Honestly, this right here is better than making money. So IGC, let's take a look. Where's TLRY at? Ooh, TLRY just getting crushed right now. So be careful on IGC. TLRY getting crushed. I think we're getting a little bit of pullback. Let's see. IGC, it might have some trouble here. Oh, it's still going higher. It's not falling just yet, but still, got to be careful. Look at that. Come on. What do we get? I mean, all this was here was understanding exactly how people trade. How do people trade? What are thousands of people out there being taught how to trade? What's the strategy? They're buying above that pre-market high breakout, right? What do we get? Pre-market high breakout, boom, 640. This isn't fucking rocket science. This is not rocket science. You don't need a $5,000 day trading course to understand what just happened there. It's simple. Why didn't I trade? Just because I made too much money already this month. My accountant keeps telling me to stop making money. Honestly, I just wasn't planning on trading at all today, and the last thing I wanted to do was, after yesterday, put myself in that same situation where I just had that emotion. It's obviously easy to call these stock plays out and like stuff like that, but I'm not here to claim that I'm some kind of genius, but hey. Is there an accountant for traders? I think it's pretty much just any accountant can help you, I think. Let's take a look at OGN. Look at that. IGC following TLRY. What's happening here? You get TLRY getting that big move there to the downside. People seeing that action, and then, the overall just sector play there. What are they doing? They're getting scared. And people are looking at it like, oh shit, TLRY is crashing, so I'm jumping out of this one. Let's see. IGC pushing there. 615 now. Let's do it. King Matt. Let's go fishing, baby. What's funny too is they'll doubt. They'll say that this whole idea that I had there, of this thing popping above that pre-market high, there's no other way to explain this move than exactly that. You had all the people chasing it above that pre-market high. You get that big spike, people taking profit there, people getting out of it, people who chased it getting out of it, people thinking it's going to go to the moon. I guarantee people were buying here at the 630s. I mean, somebody was buying there. No doubt about it. Somebody was buying there at the 630s. You can see, obviously, on the candle, there's somebody buying there. So you had that big chase, and now it's pulling back. ACHV down there to the 330. That support area there at 360, trying to reclaim that support there. Look at this thing. TLRY. This is like, I don't even know. How do you... I can't believe I held this thing over the night. Crazy. Take a look at the scanner here. IGC still on top of that scanner, just the stock that everybody's trading this morning, moving around. Other than that, we got SYN and that PRSS moving around as well. Looks like CMRE is getting halted. Let's take a look here at CMRE. It looks like it's getting halted to the downside. No volume on it. 33,000 shares. So CMRE getting halted to the downside. It's down 7% right now. Looking here at the daily chart. Got that previous Support down there at 640s. Only 30,000 shares traded. Not much to do there. TLROI bouncing right back up there. Look at that. From 137 back up there to 143. So now IGC, looking at this, is kind of bouncing too, trying to hold that $6 area. But overall, just what happens here? You get all these people chasing, and then you're just adding on to that selling pressure. The shorts also, knowing that people are chasing this, seeing that pre-market breakout, they're shorting into that. So you're adding on short sellers. You're adding on people trying to take profit as this pushes higher. And there it is. Trying to push higher above $6 now. PRSS. Halted? Is it? No. There's just no volume on PRS. Is it halted? No, it's not halted. Just not getting any volume, so it's just not moving. ALT down to $4 now. Just going lower. This morning pre-market was up there at 638. If somebody had shares to short there. If you were shorting ALT this morning, congratulations. Congratulations for you. Just going through here, seeing what stocks are moving. I think, like I said, ACHV just really isn't much to do until this thing can get back above $4. Back above $4 might be some action, but right now, it's just like down there at that 360 area. Whoa. Profit is profit. No doubt about that. Is it easier to trade stocks or futures? Some people will say that trading futures is easier than trading stocks. Some people will say the other way. It's really just a personal preference, I guess. TLRY trying to push up there. 144 now. IGC just not having that power. Down there again to that support there at the 550s. Look at that. Holding that support there. 550. Bouncing twice now. 555 area. Bouncing twice. Trying to push back up there. But like I said, just getting all that selling pressure. You get everybody who's chasing this, people taking profit, people who bought this pre-market are like, all right, I'm getting out, I'm getting out. They're getting out there, and you're just adding on to all that selling pressure. So it's going to take a little bit of time for this to kind of consolidate. You got to get that consolidation there before this really wants to move higher. $360 people watching this live stream right now. Not bad, not bad. I was hoping to get 500 today, but hey, I appreciate all you guys out there. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. TLRY getting stuck there at 144. I think over 144, this thing's just going to explode. Pre-market high on TLRY is 147. If you're trading that, keep an eye on it. LEVB finally reopened. Not much going on there. Hey, nuclear's taking a shit. Nice. There you go. Sorry if my profanity makes anybody upset, but hey. Welcome to the Thunderdome. So you can see the scanner once again there. Pre-market high. Everything going on. CCXI. Let's get back over here. Take a look. IGC trying to push again. Trying to push here. Getting that squeeze. Got all the shorts. Trying to pile in there. Trying to hold this down. Let's see if we get a squeeze Over $6. Look for a squeeze on this thing. Over 6. If I was a short, where would I be covering at? I'd be covering over $6. At least if I was playing it conservative. We're going to have some boom. One thing that I want to make very clear for everybody, if you're trying to get into day trading, if you're getting into day trading and all that, you really need to be thinking about the human interaction or just the human effect. A lot of people just don't give the human effect enough credit when day trading. My girlfriend's texting me. She's like, why don't you text me back in the morning? I'm like, I'm live streaming, girl. I'm on the live stream. There's 360 people that are counting on me right now. They're all counting on me. They want to see me do something. Jack, Patrick, I've lost some money. Not giving up on day trading. Any course or book you recommend? I definitely don't recommend a couple of different courses that are out there. But, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to get into that. But I don't really think there's a book either. I don't know if a book's going to save your issue. I think a lot of people, you just got to, just realize what you got going on there. What's your issue, you know? Like, what do you do? How are you losing money? What's going on? Are you buying the tops? Are you, just simple. It's self introspection. Somebody, like I said, today I'm gonna post a video. Today I'm posting a video. Today I'm posting a video. A user sent me a chart. He said he's been having problems with his trading, and I basically look at the chart and go over it. But it was clear as day what the problem was, and clear as day. It was simple. It didn't take much time at all to really talk about what the issue was there. So I think a lot of times people, if you just look at what you're doing, you just see what overall, where are you buying? Where are you selling? Are you buying up here, selling down here? Just all you gotta do is reverse it. I told people that, back when I was losing money, if I was losing $1,000 a day, stuff like that, if I was losing money, all I had to do was just reverse what I was doing. So if I was trying to chase it and buy the breakouts and I was losing money as the stock pulled back, what do I need to do? I just needed to change my entries. Just change my entries, As easy as you can lose money, you can make money, but obviously I think it's easier to lose money just because it's easier to hold a loser than it is to hold a winner. So you got BB pushing up there. It's up 8% right now. SYN, is that on the scanner? Let's see. All right, SYN is halted right now. You can see SYN popping up on the scanner, getting halted. It's up 42%. There we go. All right, let's take a look. I need to focus here. Try to get you guys into some action here. Let's do this. SYN up there to 380. It's only got 800,000 shares traded, so it's popping. The guy that emailed me, what was the issue? You got to watch the video later. If you watch the video later, you'll see what the issue was. But I think the big issue was just buying overextended. Just chasing the stocks, basically, is what his issue was there. Pretty clear. I think he probably knew what the problem was already, but he just needed to hear it again. So there it is, SYN. Looking at the chart here, this is a previous reverse split as well. So we've seen these reverse splits very active lately. You get a lot of sympathy plays. People that made money on other reverse splits. What are they doing? They're looking to make money again. So you get these reverse split plays, and it creates a bit of FOMO, a bit of action. And I think you also had people shorting into this. So that looks like what's going on right now. You're getting that short squeeze over $3. People were basically looking, if you're short, where are you going to be covering at? Well, they're covering above $3. So you get the added buying pressure added on there. And there's that push up there to $4. So keep an eye on SYN. If I was going to be buying this, which I'm not going to be buying right now, but if I was going to be buying it, I'd be looking for that break over $4 and then a bit of support from there. You can see that previous resistance there at the 394.12 area. So we're going to get a little bit of resistance at that area, and we'll see what happens from there. How many what's the share? What's the float on SYN? SYN, where's the float? It doesn't even tell me the float. I'm just gonna say that SYN has a low float, right? I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, I agree. Monday and Tuesdays are pretty good. What are the whites on the time and sale? So white is basically between the bid and the ask. So somebody's basically putting an order out there between 11:09 and 11:10 and getting filled there, and that's where they're getting filled. IGC trying to push above $6. This thing looking like it wants to squeeze here. Did that make it above 6? That hit right at 6. You can see pushing right out there to $6. Over $6. Look for a little bit of a spike back up there. High of day at 640. Looks like TRY all over the place. Look at the range on this from 144 down there to 135 and then popping back up there. What's funny is the volume just really isn't that high either. You know, you get this is a low float, crazy stock. When was this halted? This was halted at 9:45, so we should be opening up here in a couple minutes. Couple minutes there. So $4 resistance there, sitting that big resistance. This is a reverse split. So like I said, these reverse splits have been hot lately. They've been hot, 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 and people have been trading them. We've seen some big, massive moves with SAEX, ALT, a couple stocks. Big, big moves happening. But you can see SYN opening up there, trying to push to $4, getting stuck right there right now, and then trying to pull back a little bit. Let's go back to the 1-minute chart. Over $4. And $4 holding it down right now. This thing is overextended on the 1-minute chart. So we might get a bit of a pullback here, or if this just wants to rally, depends on how crazy we're going to get the short squeeze here. And there it is, over $4 now. So we had that previous resistance there at 412. No, pull it back again. So that previous resistance there at 412, holding it down right now. I'm going to move this up so we see that previous resistance there, 412. There's a big pullback. Wow. Isn't that, it's always amazing. It really does impress me or amazes me when how well these stocks trade off the support, the resistance. Look at that. The high on this candle is 412. The high on this candle is 410. That is not by coincidence. That's not just like, oh, that's a chance. That is not by chance. That is not a chance by any means. These things happen for a reason. I mean, somebody just asked, where's the support on SYN? You can see just not much going on support-wise. You know, we're doing a little bit of action right here in the 370s, but overall, look at this chart. There's just not much to go off of right now. So that's going to be the hard thing about getting that support bounce there. There's over 410. Look for this breakout over 410 for a big push. Over 410, we'll get a little bit of a squeeze. I can see that coming. All right, she's pushing. It's having that trouble there. Someone's shorting there. If you were buying right now off that $4 support, might be a good buy. I don't want to call out a buy here for you guys, but hey, Let's see what happens. You can see now we got this kind of better idea of a trend here. So we might get a bit of a pullback to 380s. Look for that 380 area. Got this ascending triangle. And see if this can push above that 412. This got to 415 and getting denied there. Someone's sitting there selling big size, holding this down. That ALDX trade really pissed me off. Getting stopped out, taking a poop. So 375 on the trend line there. Let's see if this is going to hold now. There's your support bounce. Somebody was asking earlier, where's the support bounce there? Finding some support now. People looking at that overall ascending triangle there. Trying to get this to move higher. Still, 5 minutes. It's just hard with these crazy stocks to really see the overall trend. But right now, looking like we want to hold this. Making these higher lows. Pushing 390 now. If this can't hold that trend, we're going to get a pullback pretty quickly here. The one thing to remember is when you are trading, to think that basically everybody else is looking at the same exact charts. So everyone's kind of going off the same support, the same resistance areas, and looking for that action. So now we're at that fine line. Does the 390 support hold? AYTU halted. Okay. There's some action today, boys. We're getting some action today. AYTU popping up there on the halted scanner. You can see down there in the bottom. AYTU just got halted at 332. Let's take a look at AYTU here. I'm just kind of wanting to see what happens here with SYN. If we're going to push, holding that 380 here, getting the EMA starting to push up there a little bit more, finding that support, a little bit of support consolidation there. Look at this volume. The volume just really dying off right now. So need this to push. If it's going to go, it's going to go. There's just too much action to show everything at once. Let's see, IGC or SYN back above $4 here. Let's get the squeeze here. Let's get a squeeze. Right there at that $4. The short's sitting on it. Those shorts are sitting there loading up. They know if they can hold this below 412, they're going to be chilling. There it is. IGC pushing back above that $6 resistance, pushing up there to 620. Beautiful. Again, look at that. Look at these waves. It's obviously just the more and more you start to realize how these stocks move, it gets too easy, I think. It just gets to the point where you're like, all right. Is that to say that buying here at 570, the stock couldn't go lower? No. But at least if you're buying here at 570, you're buying here at 570, you've got this previous support area, that 560, 550. But if you're buying up here at the top, chasing this, what do you got? You just don't got much there, and it's a lot bigger drop. So that's one of the big things that I worked on here with my trading recently, is just making sure that I'm buying, down at the bottom of these dips, the bottom of these waves. I don't want to be buying at the top of these waves. I just don't want to do it because I'm just risking way too much. It got overextended off the EMAs there, off that support, and look at it now. So, oh yeah, got AYTU. AYTU up there to 332. Somebody asking about, I used to always buy the breakouts, stuff like that, and why a lot of the chat rooms talk about breakouts. One of the big things I think the chat rooms trade the breakouts is because you just can't have a chat room of 1,000 people trying to buy the dip, because you just won't get the dip, because everyone's going to be buying, and you're basically creating like a false dip. And that's one of the reasons like my strategy just is not scalable to the point that I could not have a chat room where people follow me into trades, because it's just going to be really hard to get people into a trade and get them out of a trade, you know, following me into trades. Not saying that I want to do that, but the way that I trade my strategy is just, it's going to be hard for a lot of people to get filled on those dips, because a lot of people just don't know how to get filled. So it's much easier for a chat room if they have those, if they're just pushing those breakouts. SYN. Woohoo! Look at it, up there to 430 now. So buying that dip there, beautiful dip buy. Where's the AYTU about to reopen here? Looks like. Let's take a look at the AYTU chart. On the daily chart, very similar move. Again, another reverse split. So you're getting those sympathy plays. You're getting people that are trying to get these action. And from 250 now up there to 332. Big move there on AYTU. Nice. TRY pulling down there. IGC still above that $6. Let's see if it's going to hold that $6 area. Try to push above that 640 previous high there. Let's see if got that resistance there. AYTU, say that $4 resistance there. You got a little bit of resistance there at the 350 area, but I'm just going to put it at that $4, that whole dollar. And we can push it up there. And then up there is a 450. And that's what's going on right there. AYTU, let's see if this is going to push. Only 100,000 shares traded so far there on AYTU. And then SYN. You got to remember also, big thing to remember here is that these stocks that push up like this, these stocks that are moving higher, there's no news behind them. There's no action. These stocks long-term are going to go down, right? So these stocks are going to go lower. There's no doubt about it. SYN is going to be lower in a couple weeks. Does that mean I can short it right now and hold it for a couple weeks? No, because I got to pay the locate fees and do with all that issues and overnight fees. So I wouldn't be shorting overnight. And then you never know, these crazy crap stocks, they could come out with some news that they're getting bought out or some kind of fluff news and it pumps it up. But the big thing here is just to remember that we're not holding these stocks. If you're buying for these rip and dips, you're in, you're out. And that's just the thing. You gotta remember there's a shelf life. There's basically a top. You know, the top's coming. You just don't want to be stuck there holding the bag. And you see a lot of times when I trade, I'm in, I'm out, I'm taking profit. And a lot of times people are like, how are you always green? The big thing for me is I take profit normally and just walk away and I'm done. One trade. Sometimes, you know, one trade a day. Is that to say that my success rate is better than other traders? No, because other traders might be trading, you know, 5, 10 times a day. So I might only trade one trade a day for a week, and my 5 trades are less than somebody else who traded all week long and traded 10 times a day. I never read any books. I'm not hating on books in general, but I never read any books. AYTU still lower volume here on AYTU than the SYN move. Definitely lower volume there. So be careful about this one when it does reopen. I expect to see some type of pullback. Some type of pullback there on AYTU I'm looking for here. 388 subscribers. Followers or people watching. If you're watching this channel right now, do not exit out yet. Don't exit out until we break over 400 people. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it. SYN, there's a good chance that this is just going to head on lower. Manny, I believe it's 15% for the rest of your life. Not just the first month. I think it's literally for the rest of your life. I have not taken any trades today. Like I said, I wasn't planning on trading. I was actually planning on going on the boat, but it was a little bit windy this morning. And I was looking at the weather last night and said, screw it. Instead of going on the boat and doing nothing, I'll come hang out on YouTube. I got to go down to Miami in about 20 minutes, so let's keep this going here. Could you do the same thing with Thinkorswim? No. Thinkorswim is not, I mean, you can do it, but Thinkorswim, there's going to be issues. I used to trade on Thinkorswim. If you watch some of my old videos, I traded on Thinkorswim. And there's a lot of issues just with that broker. It's hard to get filled. And you won't ever get any shares. You won't get any shares to short on Thinkorswim. Back over here to the scanner, you can see SYN on the top of there. And then we got that AYTU we're keeping an eye out for here. Let's see if this thing reopens. Oh, it's only for the first month? Oh. Schaefer, my bad. I didn't know. Who's the best broker to move my money to? Leaving Robinhood. Well, no offense, but if you're using Robinhood, there's probably a good chance you have a small account. So that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard to recommend a good broker with a small account. That's one of the problems with trading with a small account is you have to use brokers that just aren't that good. And that's also one of the major issues. When you're using a broker that's just not that good, you have problems. AYTU, how long till we reopen here? 9:54. Should be reopening here in about 50 seconds. Like I said, AYTU, I'm not too excited about this move just because all that overhead resistance and just kind of what's going on there. We'll see. Silver Spartan, I have SpeedTrader. It's a USA broker, baby. A lot of people keep asking me about this. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. SpeedTrader, SpeedTrader, SpeedTrader is my broker. All right, so AYTU reopening there. Like I said, just not seeing a lot of potential here, but I've been wrong multiple times, many times. Pushing up there, gapping up there to 360, pulling back there. Let's see what happens here. That $4 is going to be the next resistance here on this chart. Getting some more volume here, but just not a lot of volume filling in there. Definitely got more volume than we had earlier, but still, I think after maybe that SYN move, we're going to get some sympathy play here, pulling this back down. SpeedTrader is not the same company as SureTrader. A lot of people think it is. I know it says that Mint Broker is the person who owns SureTrader, but if you look, SpeedTrader is owned by Mint Global Markets, which is now Stock USA. So Guy is the creator of SpeedTrader. He built SpeedTrader back in the day. It's an old school broker. It's been around for a long time, and SpeedTrader was built by Guy Gentile. Guy had some issues with the FBI and some stuff, and then he basically sold SpeedTrader and then started SureTrader, and it's all very similar because the same guy who created SpeedTrader also created SureTrader. But now Guy doesn't have any deals with SpeedTrader, if that makes any sense. I know people don't believe it, but I've talked to SpeedTrader multiple times about it, and that's one of the reasons that I went with SpeedTrader was because I could, I felt good about it. All right, so AYTU, let's see if I was right about this one. Just not having the power to go higher here. It's not moving right now, or the volume dipping down there, the volume dying there. Yeah, so pretty much every broker, you can use DashTrader Pro, at least all the direct access brokers, SpeedTrader, SureTrader, all these other brokers will allow you to basically set it up with DashTrader Pro, and you can set that up. Yeah, the big problem with SpeedTrader is you're gonna need $30,000 minimum. It's not really their issue. It's the big issue is the SEC problem with the PDT rule. Hey, look at that. Jack makes money whenever I stream. I'll just keep streaming every day, baby. IGC. Up to that resistance at the 530 area. Pulling back down there below $6 right now. Let's see on the 5-minute chart what we got going on here. Overall on the 5-minute chart. Well, I actually stream daily. I'm probably not going to stream every day. So we got a little bit of a trend forming here. on the 5-minute chart, pulling down there to got the 9 EMA, the yellow line, the 20 EMA there. And just not holding right now. Looking like it wants to sell. There's a big buyer there at the 580s right now. 580s. Let's see if this 580 is going to hold. Dun, 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 dun. It's trying. 585 on level 2, holding there right now. Pulling down to that trend line. You can see just overall that trend line there. Big buy. Wow. Big buyer sitting there trying to buy at 590. Big, massive buyer. Somebody's trying to load up here. You guys see that? You probably didn't see it, but there was a big, massive buyer looking to buy. It looked like 100,000 shares. Either that or they're just a massive short. I would say they're probably looking to go long there. But really, there's a big, massive buyer sitting up there at 590. Sitting on net list. I don't have any thoughts on net list, Colby. Sorry. AYTU trying to do something here. It's just kind of looking like not much happening, but you can see the volume just really dying off there. Got to be careful with these stocks like this. Once that volume is gone, it's just gonna get murdered. And look at that. Wow. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. God. I can't make this up sometimes. I don't know why it is, but I might just start live. I'm going to quit day trade and just start. I'm going to be the next Jim Cramer. Fast money. We're here on Fast Money. Today we're talking about hot stocks. Hot stocks. There's no, I don't have any shares to short there on AYTU. First off, that's why I didn't short it, and I'm not trading today. And I wouldn't have shorted this stock either way. Just wouldn't have shorted this stock. Just not. This is one of those stocks that could easily blow your account up. Gets halted and goes to like $7, and yeah, no thank you. So I think SYN, AYTU kind of similar moves right there. Similar moves. Having troubles. These reverse split plays playing with each other. ACHV bouncing off that 360 area. Trying to get back above that $4. But like I said, under $4 just not having the action. Over $4 we might get something. But right now, just not really doing it. The volume on this thing isn't very conducive either for a move. Look at the volume. Got, 50,000, 12,000. Not a lot of volume. A little bit of volume there, but just not happening right now. Looking like IGC is just taking all of the action today. You got 29 million shares traded there on IGC today so far. 29 million shares traded. So you're getting everybody else who would normally be trading the other stocks. What happens? You get the stocks like IGC that just takes away all the volume from the other stocks because there's only so many traders in the world. Think about that. Every day, there's only so many people out there in the world who are going to trade. And there's basically a maximum amount of volume, a maximum amount of liquidity in the market. So if you have a stock like IGC that everybody is looking at and following and trading, a lot of times you'll just kind of not have the volume on other stocks. And IGC is offering some pretty good range today. So if I was trading, I would feel pretty good about this. These ranges, look at this washout. There's that beautiful washout. This is beautiful, right? So this is from 630 down there to 582 on that 1 minute candle, buying there on that dip, on that downtrend, on that uptrend, on that overall trend there. Beautiful. Multiple times today, IGC having those big washouts and then moving higher. Any free software to see graph in real time like this? There's a couple of different brokers that offer platforms for seeing graphs in real time. If you can, I think you can set up a Thinkorswim. You can basically set it up to have real time charts. Aloha, oh, Hawaii. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna be in Hawaii in December for a Bellator MMA fight. One of my buddies is making his pro debut on the Bellator MMA there in Hawaii. I'm pretty excited about that. He's gonna go to Pound Town. You can see scanner here looking what stocks are still hot, what are not hot. A couple stocks moving around there on the breaking out with volume. We got the new high breakout, and then the gappers all still looking very similar. Melbourne, Australia. What's going on? I don't know what it is about. The Australians, but hey, I love them. Keep on. Everybody in Australia, tell all your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your uncle, your brothers to just watch one of my videos a day. Just one video a day, and it'll help me out. It's huge. Something about Australia just really pays amazing ad revenue. It's like double what I get from America. I need to start making videos just for Australia. Well, we're not breaking over 400 people today watching the stream, but I appreciate every single one of you that's here watching right now. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you. And just to appreciate you, I'm going to I want to give away $100 to one of you lucky subscribers who are now watching in the stream. So $100. How are we going to do this? The first person who comments, Patrick. No, that's bad. All right, the first person who comments, I want $100, wins $100. Boom, go. You got to have PayPal. No, you got to say it. All right, Yusef Elabad. That was bad. That was a really bad way to do it. Yusef, I'm going to give you $100. Hopefully you have PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, I'm sorry. Yusef, do you have PayPal? Wait, I don't think you said it first, did you? Yusef was the first person to write, I want $100. Yusef, send me an email. It's info@plandaytradeprofit.com. Send me an email, and I'll hit you up with that $100 bill. I'll help you with that $100 bill. Let's do one more $100 giveaway. We'll give away $200. Actually, I hope I have some money in my PayPal account. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, come on, everybody. Let's be fun. Let's all be good sports here. Let's be good sports. All right, if you're just now commenting you want $100, it's a little late. It's a little late there. I gotta figure out a better way to do that. Wait, what? He didn't say $100? Yeah, he did. Oh! IGC pulling back down there real hard. Real hard. ACHV. You guys are crazy. I love how everybody's sitting there trying to justify why they should win it. Let's let the guy win $100. Give it up, people. Give it up. Give it up. Y'all crazy. All right. Getting back over here. Look at the scanner. Let's get back into it. BB popping up there again. Breaking out on volume. Trying to push higher there. BB. BB. Not baby. BB. Am I watching SYN? I'm watching everything, baby. Look at that. SYN up there to 450 now. Pushing. Pushing. Is that pulling? Let's see. I bet. Is AYTU? No, AYTU is dead. Down there to 320. It's funny. AYTU got crushed exactly when I said it was talking about the volume dying out there. But SYN, look at it. Up there to 450 now. Beautiful. Yusef, I'll type it right here for you. Hey, you know you guys can always leave a tip as well. If you really feel like you Like, you want to leave a tip, you can always leave a tip in the stream there. Enough people don't do it. Just need everybody to leave $1. Leave $1 to pay for my electricity bills. So SYN up there to 465 now. Beautiful. Getting overextended there. Looking for that pullback. Remember, just looking at this chart. Let's just talk through it right now. If you're in this trade right now, let's just talk through this trade. If you're in there at the 412, and let's say you want to get this to push up there higher, you're holding a little bit longer. What are you looking for here? You're expecting a bit of a pullback, right? So we got that big move. It's overextended. And what are we expecting? Some type of pullback, right? So it's fine. It's normal. Stocks move in waves. Even if the stock does move higher, there's a good chance it's going to pull back a little bit and show some support. And that's healthy. We want to see those pullbacks. Got the high of day now there at 467. Let's see if SYN can push now. Push above that 460s. Drink it up, man. Drink it up. I know all about those Fridays, my friend. All about Fridays. Missing out on that action. Hey, look at that. We got a big tipper. Hey, every dollar counts. I'm like, I'll take my shirt off for $100. Just kidding, just kidding. But really, if somebody wants to see me take my shirt, I'll take my shirt off for $100. I don't care. SYN up there to 460 now. Beautiful. Let's see, high of day, 467. Is it going to break there? 460. Looking for the volume. We need some volume increasing here. Look at the spike in volume. Keep an eye on the volume there. Keeping an eye on the volume. Looking for this to push, baby. Let's see, let's see, let's see. 460, 460s. There she goes. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah. How do you spell that? How do you say that name? Yer? Yar? Yer? Yar? I'm terrible with names. So no offense at all. I don't mean any offense. But Yer. Yair. 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 Right? Is that right? I think that's right. Alex. So if for the for click and zoom thing, holy shit! We got a legend. We got a legend into the house. $50. I feel good. I feel like I should send him something for $50. I feel like I don't know what I gotta get him. I don't know. That's too gracious. You're too kind. Too kind, my friend. Too kind. Let's just send him $100 for giving me $50. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna send him $100. Thanks for $50. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. That's awesome. I'm not asking anybody for donations, but hey, if you want to give them to me, I'm not gonna hate on it. SYN, look at it up there, 470 now, 480, high of day. Beautiful. We didn't trade this, but we talked about this one all morning long, just the overall setup, the overall play, and look at it. Back above $4 there, just getting that move there. Beautiful, beautiful. I hope you guys I hope everybody profited big today. I took the high road for you guys. IGC just still battling there, battling that $6, getting those washouts, but then pushing right back. Look at that. Getting that wash out there down to the 580s and then pushing right back up there to 615. So getting nice and tight right there, but still got to be careful on this one. Got to be careful because this thing could easily pull back down to the 550s the way that it's trading right now. If this gets above that 639, we get a nice little squeeze. And right now, $6 holding it up there. Holding it up there. Trying to move on this one. AYTU heading lower. Not going to say that I called this one, but I definitely talked about the volume just dying on that one. SYN, can she go to $5? She's trying. She's trying to go to 5. I gotta put up a thing real quick on Instagram. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, I post stuff on Instagram every once in a while. It's kind of funny. But hey, look, we can all be on Instagram together. Oh, we're live on YouTube right now. Oh, it's going down. This is so much fun. Tune in. Let's go. That's really bad. I'm gonna do it one more time. It's like a selfie, like we're all in a selfie together. YouTube live streaming. Hey, look, you guys all made it on the stream. Congratulations. What are we at right now? What are we at? I think we're dropping off here. But earlier, 347, not bad. I'll keep it. All right, back to the action here. Over $5. Let's see. We're going to get there. Zach, where have you been? Come on, man. Look at this. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down Shift, and then I'm just going to hold down my left mouse key or whatever you call it. Just push down my mouse. So Shift, mouse. Or what? How do you say that? Shift, mouse, right? Yeah. So SYN, look at that. From $4 now up there to $5. Beautiful. Beautiful, baby. Again, just want to give a big shout out to everybody who tuned in today. Everybody for the support, the subscribers. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't be one of those people who don't subscribe. Don't do it. Don't be that person. Quick little look back over here at the scanner. What stocks are still hot if you want to see the scanner in action right now. We got IGC still on the top there. A couple stocks moving around, but IGC still, it's weird. Oh, it's not showing, I guess, the it's weird. So I guess the pre-market, I guess the gapper list doesn't show stocks during the day. I need to figure that out. But yeah, SYN. Why am I not trading today when I can be more profitable? I mean, I probably could have, maybe I would have made $1,000. Maybe I would have lost $1,000. It's always, you know, the what ifs. But the reason I didn't trade today, like I said, was I wasn't planning on trading. I normally don't trade on Fridays anyway. And I was going to do some other stuff. But then I said, hey, let's go do a live stream. Let's go do a live stream. Have some fun. Yeah, I got enough money for the next, I don't know, I could just stop. I thought about it the other day, actually. I thought about just selling everything and moving to Bali. I could probably live in Bali for 20 years with all my money now. I just trade on the beach, sit there in on the beach in Bali trading. Just give all this up. Say, screw you, YouTube. I'm out of here. $5 on deck. No, $5. Oh, it's pushing. A little bit of range there on SYN, trying to get above that $5. Look at this daily chart, just moving higher there. Ooh. Hey, have you ever been to Bali, Silver Spartan? It's a life of luxury, baby. The reason I like the Asian countries is because the people in Bali, they I don't know, they like Americans. Where like in Mexico, people in Mexico hate us. Everyone wants to kill you. I feel like they all give you a death stare. And I don't speak very good Spanish either, so I stand out like a sore thumb. All right, so getting that little bit of a push now, but let's look at this. Look at this overall wave here. Look at this overall wave. Getting, you know, I would say we're at the top of this wave right now. So I'm looking for a little bit of a pullback. Yeah, and when I said Bali as a destination, Bali would have just been kind of just like on the top, not so much on the top, but a spot. I'd probably go to the Philippines. Honestly, I've spent a lot of time in the Philippines. The Philippines is amazing, amazing country. The people in the Philippines are amazing. They have so little, but they're so happy. Like you meet people who have nothing. I mean, they live. No offense, like, again, no offense to anybody, but, you know, they live very simple lives. They don't have much money. They don't make much money, but they're still, you know, ear-to-ear smiles, and they're happy. So, definitely cool to see. And then Manila's crazy. Go to Manila. It's fucking insane. SYN. Let's see. I'm looking for... I can see a little bit of a pullback here. I spent some time in Peru. I'll get down with some Peru. Peru's sick. I'm just really bad at Spanish. I don't know why. Living in Miami, I should have better Spanish skills, but just not had. So I guess I don't take enough time. If I spend as much time learning day trading on my Spanish would be really good. $5 SYN. Where's she gonna go there? Look at this. IGC just getting tight. Getting tight right there at $6. If this thing gets any bit of action here, if this thing wants to move over 620, 630 to get above that pre-market high or get above that high of day, there's a good chance this thing is going to just start to squeeze. You're getting a lot of people who are going to be shorting into this. A lot of people sitting there shorting into this. And I definitely see some opportunity here for, look at that, big buyer again. There's a buyer sitting there at that $6 area. Keep right there. Look at him. 50,000 shares trying to get filled. Oh, wow. Wow, he just ate that. He just ate that, all that. Wow. Pushing it right back up there, though. Adelaide, Australia. I've actually been to Adelaide. How funny is that? I've been to some places around the world. There's the stream once again. There's the scanner once again. Not really showing much else new. Kind of all the stocks we're already looking at. Oh, IGC is a battle right now. It's just a battle between the shorts, between the longs. It's happening. Big battle right there. $6 holding it there. I kind of want to see what's going to happen here. I think there's a lot of people who are going to be shorting this, and if we do get somebody that pushes this higher, it's going to be a squeeze, a pretty quick squeeze there. SYN consolidating there at the $5. Like I said, just kind of that overall wave here. Still think there might be a bit of a chance for a pullback there, but we'll see if this can break over $5. You can see realistically probably look at that 460, 450 area pullback on this if this does pull back here. Got some buyers, some sellers stepping up there trying to push this lower. TLRY getting tighter there, but just not doing it. If TLRY can start moving, definitely get some action there on IGC. What's going on? Trey Smith in the house. Just going back through all the stocks. Look at PRSS. PRSS there at open. Spiked to 190 and then just dead. Just dead. Gone. Out of there. Nothing left. So I think, it looks right now IGC is just taking up all that volume. I think a lot of people are trading IGC big time there. Look at CEI right now. Somebody this morning asked about CEI, and I said that just was not a fan of it. And look at it now, just getting crushed. These stocks like this, these stocks like CEI are just purely driven on mania, on people, chasing them, thinking. I saw on stock Twits, people were like, CEI is going to $12. Going to 12. Nope. It's not. It's not going to 12. All right, so there's that pullback to the 460s. Come on. There's that pullback. Let's see. If I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if this works out. I'm gonna die. Here we go. Here we go. Over $5. Let's do it right here. No, it's trying. It's trying. IGC pushing higher as well. Got two stocks that are just right there at that fine line. That fine line of like, are they gonna go? Are they gonna do it? Is it gonna happen? Some good action today, though. Some overall good action. There we go. All right, come on. IGC, got to get above that pre-market. I keep saying pre-market. Got to get above that high of day there. The shorts, you can just see them. Look at them. The shorts just piling it in. Piling down right now. They are trying to load up. 630. They're like, no. We're holding this thing down. Oh, that was great to see. Watching level 2, you can just see the amount of action there. So I've got the stream set up so that it's supposed to be the most real-time interaction. It's ultra low latency. And that's like the fastest you can get, I guess, but I don't know why there's an issue there. John Hall, what's going on, my friend? What does it mean when the averages, when the EMAs are getting close to each other? So just basically meaning that the overall, just the median average, you know, between the prices are getting closer. What happens a lot of times, there's people out there who basically trade only off crosses. They'll just sit there and wait for the EMAs to cross and then look for the trend reversal. But I feel like it's kind of a hard, it's hard to do that sometimes because obviously these EMAs are lagging, you know, so it's not. These EMAs are not going to tell you what way the stock's going to go. It's just basically telling you the overall just kind of median average. What's the average price? And right now, this is a pretty good example because you can see right here where these two EMAs crossed, right? You had the two EMAs cross right there at 9 o'clock. And look, ever since then, it's just been going higher. So you had that EMA cross and the stock has moved higher since then. So there's a good example for somebody who believes that the EMA crosses are the way to go there. Now I gotta get out of here pretty soon. Touching, I can be like those. I can hold up a sign that says Patrick Whelan here. How can you tell when the shorts are building up? I mean, you can't be 100% sure, but basically what we're looking at here is, all right, so if I'm a short, remember, there's that human aspect. If I'm shorting, where am I going to be shorting at? 630s, right? Because I can see that previous resistance. So all the tops of these candles is selling pressure. When you see these big wicks, that means that there's a lot of selling pressure there. It means that the buyers are losing that battle. So again, big wick on that candle, big wick on that candle. Big wick on all of these candles, really, because people are just loading up short and trying to sell into that. And now it's just a battle. So you can see the buyers, the bottom of these candles, basically at that $6 area, trying to hold it up, trying to push it higher. But you get those, as soon as this thing pushes higher, the shorts step back in and try to short it back down. I know a couple of different big-time shorts on Twitter posted about being short on this. So I'm thinking that there's a lot of people, a lot of chat rooms, a lot of just people out there who are thinking the IGC is going to crash back down. But what happens here is when the mass market of people believe that a stock is going to crash, what happens? We get the short squeeze. That's what happened with TLRY. The reason TLRY went to the moon was not because TLRY had any fundamental reasons. It was because people believed that TLRY was going to crash for so long. So it was basically just every time TLRY gapped up, everybody's like, nope, it's going to crash. So it's just bang, 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 having that problem there. Oh my gosh. SYN. Come on! I'm dead. I need to rewind this. I need to rewind this stream right here. What did I... Oh. I don't know why. So right now, I'm in the zone right now. I'm in the zone right now, baby. SYN. What was my call there? 460, 450 area. Come on. I got a cousin, Claire. Sick. I didn't know how to Claire a little win. Damn. There she goes. Look at that. Let's go. I mean, I'm dead right now. I hope somebody out there made a shit ton of money today, because I don't know. It's to say I felt like today's has been too easy. Do I think the EMAs are more useful compared to VWAP? I do think the EMAs are more useful compared to VWAP. Just personally for me. Personally for me. It's just a personal thing. Whatever works best for you. I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't use a different indicator, but for me, God damn it. Look at that. Buster, my brother. What's up? What's up? Baby Jesus. Why did I not trade today? I thought that I wasn't going to try. In the morning, I wasn't going to trade. And then the last thing that I wanted to do was to FOMO into this, or kind of just, you know, force myself to trade today. I don't know. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you just don't want to trade. I wasn't even planning on being on the computer today, but hey. That's the problem now, is my hotkey is just sitting there. It's like, I think my hotkey is getting bigger. The keys on my keyboard are growing in size. The hotkey is just, it's literally, my keyboard has like little LEDs in it. It's like doing, you know, patterns, but it's like all the light is just bouncing off that hotkey all the way to the far left right now. It's just telling me to buy, but I wouldn't buy here anyway. Because again, what do we get? Look how, oh, Claire Moore. What is going on? You know, I was just actually in England. I was in England recently. I would love to hook up with you guys in the future. Send me an email, Claire. Claire, send me an email. Next time I'm in England, we need to go out for dinner or something. Oh, 100%. I believe VWAP is definitely, you know, a important indicator, no doubt about it. But for me personally, I'm using the EMAs way more than I'm using the VWAP. I'm also looking at the VWAP sometimes. If I'm short, I'm looking for the VWAP to break down, stuff like that. So I'm always keeping an eye on the VWAP, but I'm definitely looking for just the overall EMAs more as my support areas for buying. Look at it. This stock's going so high, it's going off of the stream. The stock, it's going too high. My chart's not big enough for how high this stock is going. It's up over 130%. Come on. This is crazy right now. Come on, people. Get at me. Get at me. All right, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to go back at the end of this video when it's done, and I want you to comment. Leave comments like, Patrick's the best. Patrick called all these stocks. I'm just kidding. Don't do it. But you could. You'd do that if you wanted to. You could do that if you wanted to. Ah, baby Jesus. IGC right at 630. Over 630, squeeze. Under 630, the shorts are winning this battle. Winning the battle right there. All right. Oh, look at that. Again, the shorts just piling in there. Watching level 2. Watch the size on that level 2. You guys saw that, right? You guys are seeing this. I want you guys to see this in real time. I do. I really want you to see this in real time there. SYN. Just can't even, the chart's broken. It's too high. I need a co-anchor. A little. Oh, Luke. Claire Moore. Yes, yes. It all makes sense now. Sorry, there's so many people out there in the world. Yeah, man. I'm down. I'm down to hook up. We need let's bring back some I'd love to see you guys in England next time I'm in England. Or if you're ever in Miami. You come to Miami, I'll take you out on the boat. Let's do it. I mean, this is fun. Great day. Great day. Just want to thank everybody again for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun today. This, honestly, at the end of the day, I'm an entertainer, baby. I like to entertain. I like to have fun. I mean, day trading's fun, but this is a lot more fun than day trading by myself. Sitting there, day trading by myself is boring as shit. It's so boring. Day trading is boring when you're just sitting there on your computer all day by yourself. Look at that. SYN. $6. Let's see. Over 6. Ha! Come on. This is magical. First off, do not FOMO into this. Don't you do it. Don't do it. If you're watching the stream right now, you better not be FOMOing into this trade. If you are buying SYN right now, you need to get off of this stream. You need to unsubscribe. You need to go follow somebody else because that's exactly what you should not be doing right now. It's too much breaking out. There's too much breaking out. Look at this. There we go. Boom! Look at that. Beautiful. Over 640. Out there at 645. Let's see. The shorts, they're going to be mad. Those shorts are going to be mad. This could be a trap. This could be a trap. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I think we get this over 650. I think the shorts are going to get really worried. Right now, the shorts are still sitting there like, all right, they're going to go hard. They're going hard right now. The shorts are going hard. All right, so the shorts, they're piling it. They're piling it right there. Alex, $288 on 200 shares on SYN. That is not bad, my friend. Oh, baby Jesus. Don't do it. Don't FOMO into this, guys. Don't do it. If this thing goes to $7, it goes to $7. Trust me. The last thing you want to do is buy right here and this thing pull back hard on you. So just be careful. I'm just telling you right now. There's a good chance this thing goes higher. No doubt. But do you want to really be chasing this? Do you want to be chasing this? Do not chase this. All right. Chase it. Chase it. Chase it. I'm just kidding. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. Oh, gosh. If you were really trying to get on this breakout over 6, where would you want to get in at? Obviously, you want to get in on this little pullback at the $6. You don't want to be buying it right now. Don't do it. Is this thing going to pull back? It's going to pull back, no doubt about it. It's going to pull back here. But if you really wanted to buy SYN, you should have been buying down here when we were talking about it at the $4, at the $4.75 area, not at the high of day. This is how you blow up your account right here. You buy at the top and it crashes. All right, so we're pushing up there to 7 now. The squeeze is real. The squeeze is real. There you go. You see it live. Oh, this should have been... SYN should have been like a $25,000 win. This should have been me loading up this morning when we were talking about it at the 350s, pushing over that $4. That $4 area, just loading up like 10, 20,000 shares, and then pushing up there to 7 now. I probably would have taken profit at 5, but, you know, it's good to dream. It's good to have big dreams. All right, so look for the pullback here. If you really want to jump in on SYN, look for that pullback. Look at that. Come on. Let's see if this pulls back down to that support, that resistance, that EMA there. Oh, hindsight. If I had as much money as I had in hindsight, holy shit, I'd be Warren Buffett times 2. Warren Buffett wouldn't even have a pot to piss in. And there you go. Real time live. A perfect example. Perfect example of why you should never chase these stocks. And I guarantee somebody out there would have chased this stock. No doubt about it. Somebody chased it because somebody was buying up there. There's, you know, that's a given. Hopefully none of you guys did. There's 300 people in this chat, and I'm hoping that not one of you guys bought the top here. I'm putting it out there. If you bought the top, like I said, just go ahead and unsubscribe, walk away now, and never come back. Don't come back. Yeah, today's a great day. Almost too hot. Today, the market is too hot. I wasn't even planning on streaming this long. This is going too well right now. Everybody's having fun. That's what we're trying to do here. Day trading can be fun. We can keep it a little fun, you know. Hey, Robert, trust me. You know, I don't know how many days. I couldn't count how many days I bought a stock. Yesterday, ACHV, bought that stock twice on the dip and lost money. Lost $500, and then later on the stock went up like $2 after I bought. So, I mean, there's always those days, my friend. Always those days. IGC, is it going? No, it's I mean, this thing is definitely, if I was a short right now, I just would not want to be short on this. That's all I'm going to put that out there. If you're a short and you're watching me right now, I don't know if I'd want to be short on this, just because that overall trend is just, it's showing that it wants to go. It just wants to go. All right, SYN. There's a little bit of a pullback. If you were a brave one, if you were a brave person, you could be buying this pullback. But at least you weren't buying at $7. Somebody bought at $7. You can see the top of that candle, the high is $7. So some poor bastard, somebody bought $7. And I guarantee they never watched any of my videos. I guarantee they never watched any of my videos. All right. Now we got that 20 EMA. Let's see if it's going to pull back. Got that $6. $6 is going to be that whole dollar support there. Another moderator? There's another moderator? What? $6 on deck. Let's see. Let's see his overall trend. We're still, look at this 5-minute chart. The overall trend showing still how overextended the stock is. Looking like it wants to pull back down there. IGC trying to move here. I think right now, again, the shorts are just sitting there. The shorts are pissed. The shorts are pissed right there. Pissed. They're pissed, boys. It's a battle right now. I hate to get in between battles. You get in those battles and it's just never fun. There's a big seller there at 643 trying to hold this down. The high of day right now is 646. Let's see. Over that high of day, we'll get that 650 quickly. Big seller there at 650. Big old seller. Like I said, there's a lot of shorts. I've seen on Twitter, I saw on StockTwits, a lot of shorts who are sitting there hoping for this to crash. The battle right here. Battle. 650, 650, 650. There's a chat room. There's a chat room somewhere. There's a chat room out there somewhere, and the The owner of the chat room right now is telling all of his subscribers to short IGC. Short it. Let's hold it down. They're all battling. They're trying to hold this down. But at the end of the day, someone's got to win this battle. And it looks like right now the bulls want to win. Look how choppy this is. Look how choppy. This is some serious chop. This is the kind of trade, the kind of overall setup that just will blow you up. Even if you were right about half of these moves, it's just too much of a just overall chop fest. I definitely like SYN a lot more in terms of the overall chart. Look how smooth, how clear this chart is here on SYN. Look at this chart. This is SYN chart. This is the IGC chart. It's a totally different setup there. SYN, nice, beautiful trend. Nice and beautiful, easy trend. IGC, just way too much battle. It's just like a battle always. Every little penny's a battle right now. And look at it, over 650 there. The short's getting squeezed. AYTU up to $4, pushing up there to 4 now. Still low volume just overall in this thing. Not liking it. I think there's way better plays. SYN's a better play. So there's that support bounce off the $6. Pushing up there to 660. You can see overall just trending, this downtrend. Trying to push above that downtrend there. Somebody called out saying they'd buy above 660. Wouldn't be a bad time to buy. But I think at the 660, buying above 660, it's just like, where's your support going to be? You're going to be, where's your stop? Your stop's going to be what, at 620? You know? So that's always the hard thing. I think, you know, buying down here close at $6 was the better entry. Even if we got a little bit of a pullback, I think we still would have been good at that $6 area to get out quickly. So you're only risking, you know, 10, 20 cents. Where if you're buying there above 660, where, you know, where's your stop at? What, 640, 620? So I like the idea of buying down at the bottom of that wave more than buying that breakout. I never took any warrior trading classes. I never took any trading classes. Never. But you got to remember though, I'm a very addictive, highly obsessive person. When I started day trading, I was legit like obsessed with day trading. I would spend all day, every day trying to learn, to the point where I didn't do anything but try to day trade. I mean, that's all I did for like months, learning everything I could. A lot of people always ask me about how do you start day trading? You know, I want to learn. Start learning, goddammit. Start learning. Don't ask me how to learn how to day trade. Just start learning. There's no book, there's no course that's going to do it for you. So there's that we talked about just now, that break over 660, breaking out above 660, pulling down there to 640 now. Let's see if this is going to go. Am I going to keep doing these? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I actually I'm building another computer right now. I got another computer on the way. I got another computer that's coming out. I'm building so that I can actually stream and record at the same time. Oh, I know, it's amazing. How sad is that? I'm gonna build another computer. I'm spending $1,000 to build another computer so that I can stream trade ideas on YouTube for you guys. And people are still gonna hate. People are still gonna be hating me. Hey, fuck it. Do I think IGC will go higher? It's just a chop fest. Chop fest. Look at this thing. Chop. If it's what? It's almost 11 o'clock. If you're sitting here at 11 o'clock and you're wondering, should I be buying a stock? I hope you learn a good lesson from this. Is the money was already made. Today's money has been made. If you were going to make money today, that money is gone. You should have been making money in the morning, buying these dips on IGC like we talked about, or SYN. I think at this point, you're just, why? Why forcing it? The money's made, man. This is why you got to make money in the morning. You got to walk away. All right, perfect example. I'm not trying to, whoever called out that they would buy the breakout over 660 on SYN, I'm not hating on you by any means. I'm not trying to call you out. but you can see exactly what happens. This is what I used to do. I would sit there and be like, oh, I'm going to buy the breakout. I'm buying the breakout. And what happened? Over and over, I would get dumped on. And then I told myself, why? Why am I doing this to myself? And look at it, down there to 620. So if you bought the breakout over 660, it's now down there to 620. You know? Why? Boom. Brendan, some of the best days trading are days where you don't trade at all. Trust me. Like, I've been trading, 2 years now? And I look back and I'm like, if I would have just not traded half the time I tried to force trades or just whatever I was doing, there's IGC again. Squeezing those shorts. Our next resistance obviously going to be that $7 area. Squeezing right now. Could you have made money on IGC? Yeah, you could have made money on IGC today. I think buying those dips. But right now, you're gambling. Trying to buy the top here on IGC it's gambling. Can it go higher? Sure, it can go higher. Shit, all these stocks can go higher. But is that to say that the stock is going to go higher? No, it's not to say that. Back over here to the scanner really quickly to see what stocks are popping up on the scanner. SYN, really the top stock on the scanner there. And yeah, not really. Thanks, Zach. Thank you. Thank you. Am I standing up? I am standing up. I'm going to make a video talking about that pretty soon, but I actually read this study that talked about how human beings are faster to make decisions and faster to make choices, I guess, when you're standing up, when your spine is straight. So when I was sitting down in the chair, a lot of times I was hunched over and my spine wasn't straight. I don't know. It's what I read a story about it and thought, it made sense. So now I'm standing up. IGC pushing. Oh, I would start drinking now. I would just get wasted before your mother-in-law comes over. I can't talk about my mother-in-law on the live stream because they might be watching right now. Oh, that would be funny. 685, pushing up there. IGC. Can it go higher? Sure, it can. No doubt about it. This thing can go higher. There's no doubt about it. But is that to say that it's safe to enter? No. It's 11 o'clock. If you haven't already made your money for the day, if you haven't already made your money today by 11 o'clock, you did something wrong. Something is wrong. If you haven't already got in and out on these trades before 11 o'clock, something is wrong with your trading style. If you're now considering buying IGC once it's up over 48%, you're trading wrong. Something is wrong with your trading. Look at that. Squeezing. Getting those shorts squeezed. Now you're just creating a short squeeze here. So now we're getting that move. Starting to move a little bit better now, but overall still, just don't trust it. I don't trust it. SYN down to that support once again. Beautiful. Beautiful. What do we get? What did we get there? This is, again, great example. Somebody earlier talked about buying the breakout. Well, we got the little bit of a breakout. It pulls back down to that support. So if you're buying at that $6 area, you have your stop at the $6 area. Easy. 70 cents right there. Bam. Don't make trading hard. Literally, don't make trading hard. Make trading easy. What's your opinion of a trailing stop order? My opinion of a trailing stop order is I don't use trailing stops because these stocks, they're so volatile and they just you're gonna get stopped. You're gonna get stopped out. And you just, if you're gonna be day trading, if you're gonna be trading these types of stocks, if you're gonna be trading these types of stocks, you got to sit there and you got to watch them. Don't go poop. Don't do anything. Don't get up and walk away. Keep staring at this stock. If you have money on the line, don't trust a stop loss to protect you. Always using limit orders. Why? Now, people ask me, say, if I buy on the bid with a limit order, why is it that I use a limit order? First off, let's say I want to buy this stock at 648, right? And I'm using a limit order, and I want to buy 648. I put my limit order out there to buy, 655. We'll say 655 to buy. That way, worst come to worst, I'm going to get filled at 655 if there's, liquidity there, if I can get filled. But at least if I'm using a market order, what happens? You're going to get filled at the worst possible price. So instead of getting filled at 655, you're going to get filled at like 676, 667, just depending on where the stock is moving. But if these stocks are highly volatile, if you're trading with market orders, you're going to get screwed over and over. Don't do it. You can buy the ask using limit order. You can use limit orders, but just make sure that you're not using market orders because you're going to get screwed. You're going to get screwed. Trust me. Man, SYN. I think you just got too much going on right now. IGC, SYN. Everybody's just chasing here. Why don't you scale? Scale, like add size into the trade? I don't know. I really haven't needed to. Well, luckily for you, JT, I'm about to be done here. I got to go down to Miami. I got to go meet with a guy, a little meeting at 12, and handle some business. Also, I don't like scaling into trades. People might say it's a dumb idea, but normally I just don't scale in terms of like some people would buy here at 4, then they would buy again at 5, and then they would sell for that push. For me, I'd rather just buy here at 4, sell into that push to 5, buy again if I see an opportunity, and in and out, and taking profit along the way instead of trying to scale into a size, because these stocks move so fast and they're just really, these stocks are up, they're down, they're just kind of crashing. Why force myself to really commit to a trade? I want to get in, I want to get out. I have no preference when it comes down to how these stocks are, what the story is, what the stock is. People ask me like, oh, what stock is that? I have no clue. I have no clue what the stock is, what the company is. I'm trading the action, baby. SYN. I don't think anybody here knows what SYN is, what the company does. But how many times could we have traded it? I don't know. Could trade it multiple times a day and made money on this thing. So there it is. SYN. Not a bad move. Up over 160%. My friends, let's just, if you want to rewind, you want to go back, you want to rewind the live stream, you would have seen that we were talking about SYN when it was at, what was it at? It got halted. Did it get halted? Did SYN get halted? I don't think SYN got halted. SYN at that, I think, did we say $3? I think we were trading SYN at $3. Yeah, I think we were trading $3. Yeah, $3.50 we were trading SYN. Boom. So there it is. Not bad. Not a bad way to start the day. So from $3 to $6.50, you got a 100% move. 100% move there on SYN. And everybody else is over here trying to trade IGC, trying to get, 10, 20 cents. Nah, screw that. You gotta be able to look at these charts and see what's going on. Look how choppy this is. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Why? Why try to force that? Go over here to SYN. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. SYN, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, that just doesn't get any better, boys. I want you all to look at this and see clearly how nice, how pretty this stock is. This is a prom date. This is the kind of stock that you want to take to prom. This is the kind of stock that you're like, I want to marry you. I don't want to marry you, but I want to make love to you. Maybe, a little one-night stand. This is that stock right here. It's beautiful. It might not be the prettiest stock in the world. This might not be a stock that you want to take home to your mom. But this is definitely a stock that you just, when you see it, it's love at first sight. And you want to do something with it. Do something with it. IGC. Look at this. Look at this 5-minute chart. You look at this. This is like a fat girl. Nothing against fat girls. I love fat girls. But this is just a stock that you're like, ugh, I don't want to touch that. That does not look fun. That does not look fun at all. I don't want nothing to do with that. I want to apologize about the fat girl comment. That was bad taste. I have love for all types of women. Big, small, skinny, tall, short. All right. I mean, if SYN keeps this up, if it keeps that overall trend going here, there's no reason SYN can't break over $7 here pretty soon. I mean, look how the FOMO is real right now. The FOMO is real on this trade. Hey, hey, dwarfs need love too. I love everybody out there. Rob Jenkins. How much you make today, Rob? $300? SYN, I think we can get this move over 7 here. Let's see. Hey, Rob, are you related to Leroy Jenkins by any chance? What's the got any family ties with Leroy Jenkins? All right, come on, SYN, where we're gonna go here. Leroy Jenkins. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah! God. God. Come on. Guys. This is not rocket science. Don't make day trading rocket science. This is day trading. Just trading the charts. We're just trading the charts, baby. Look at that. SYN. I mean, I'm laughing at the guy who bought at 7, but he could have easily bought down here at $6 and had a way more profit. I mean, at the end of the day, you can make money chasing these stocks, no doubt about it. If you bought, if you bought here at 7, yeah, you could have made money. If you bought here at 5, you could have made money. If you bought here at 4, you could have made money. But the thing here is, let's look at the better opportunities. There's a good chance these stocks don't go up 200%. Trust me, we've seen stocks that go up over 200% and then get burnt and they just crash back down. So there's going to be a point where the top is going to come, and if you keep buying the top, you're going to get burnt, and you're going to get burnt bad. I mean, the guy who bought there at 7, there's no way he held till 6. Just didn't do it. Didn't do it. Mr. D, dropping D's on me. There you go. SYN. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, boys. I want to take a picture of SYN and put it on the wall. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. I really gotta go. But this was a great morning. Great morning, guys. Big thanks. Do I play video games? Yeah, I'm actually gonna get down. I might quit day trading pretty soon. I'm gonna start playing Call of Duty, the new Black Ops Call of Duty. I'm gonna become a professional gamer. The day trading is over. I'm done. I've conquered day trading, and it's time for me to find a new hobby. Look at that. SYN. I don't know why everybody makes this so fucking hard. Why? So easy. So easy. Look at that, 212%. Just keep going. Just keep going, baby. Just keep going, baby. 770. Let's go to $8. Let's go to $8. Come on, let's go $8 here. Let's go $8. the funny thing is, like, who's buying this stock right now? How many people are left out there buying this stock? I don't know about you guys, but who is that person? Somebody's buying it right now, but where the hell were they when it was $4 or $3? I don't know. They obviously weren't. They obviously weren't watching this stream. They were probably in some other chat room. Now they're getting told to buy it at the top of the day here, so that the chat room owner can sell to them. But I mean, come on. Don't make this harder than it has to be. That's all I'm gonna say there. All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't get to this meeting at 12. So I'm gonna go right now. I'll talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, just do me one big favor. I don't need your money. I don't need your info, your credit card information, or anything like that. Just hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. If you ever have a chance, don't be afraid to leave some love. Leave some love. I'll talk to all you guys later on, and let's keep this party going. SYN, is it going to go all the way to $8? We'll see. We'll see here. We were talking about it when it was $3, so not a bad profit target there, all the way above $8. Not bad. Not bad. Beautiful morning, a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on. So I'll definitely talk to you guys later on. And like I said, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button. If you ever see me out in the street, say hello. And yeah, let's keep doing this. Let's keep this going. Let's keep having some fun here.